of perhaps just keeping some caution given those macro indicators, but otherwise sentiment is clearly veered towards the positive. Today we had a bit of a cool off after hitting those new highs on the Sensex in particular yesterday. Nifty still held out, possibly next week, let's see. The closing just about 20 odd points higher and about 50 odd on the Sensex. We had, as you can see coming up on your screen as well, it was a sour week for telecom for obvious news triggers, but a really interesting week for names like a Yes Bank, for stocks that across the auto pack, okay, we've got, for a whole host of other names as well across the board. Dish TV today, ZEEL saw action, Tata Global, other earnings winners as well through the week that really saw a big run. ITC has seen steady trade. SBI has been a big one for the week. Today was cooling off, but for the week has been a big one. And in today's session, of course, we've been talking about some of the metal majors. We've been talking about Infratel that saw respite coming in today. A whole host of earnings reactions on names like a Loris, for example, or a Garden Reach. Financials played out all through the week and even today. So keeping an eye on those, both public and private names there that continue to see action. Cement also continue to remain in play. Tech Mahindra, as CK just mentioned, also had a pretty active day in today's session.
But Abha, without a doubt, media has been the driving force in today's trading session, just owing to what the index has done today, largely attributed to Zee Entertainment as well as Dish TV, both of which have seen phenomenal gains. So just pull up the media index for you once again to see the kind of traction that has really built up. Then there's Dr. Reddy's, that's a newsmaker today, coming out with its earnings, and it was a beat on all fronts. There was a tax credit component as well of 326 crores. The North American sales, though, down nearly 13% on a QOQ basis. That's where the stock closes at 2750. A whole host of auto sales numbers. Bajaj Auto put out its numbers bang in line with our estimates at 4.3 lakh units. That's up 15% on month, but the domestic sales have dropped on a yearly basis. Maruti Suzuki has come out with its auto sales numbers. Exports have come in at 9,100 units. Ashok Leyland, the MHCV numbers down nearly 48%. And then you have M&Ms where the export numbers have come in at 2,700 odd units. Karur Vysya Bank, a result candidate, profits have come in lower by 24%. There was Piramal Enterprises, that's been a newsmaker from the word go with the deal with Sanlam. Loris Labs, another result candidate, healthy set of numbers and the stock duly reacting. Garden Reach Shipbuilders as well has been quite an outperformer in trade today. That pretty much wraps up trade. You had Interglobe Aviation as well, with the DGCA intervening, saying they need to fix the issues with the Pratt & Whitney engines by the 31st of Jan, 1435, lower by 1.5%.